Hello. Okay, nice. Good to see you here again. So today we are at Mark 2 verse 18 to 22. Okay, and today is day 9. Okay, so here Jesus was questioned about fasting, and okay, they asked him, why do John's disciples and the disciples of the Pharisees fast, but your disciples do not fast? And Jesus said to them, can the wedding guests fast while the bridegroom is with them? As long as they have the bridegroom with them, they cannot fast. The days will come when the bridegroom is taken away from them, and then they will fast in that day. Okay, so Jesus is saying the bridegroom, okay, is there, and what he means by the bridegroom is he himself. Okay, so he say he is there, okay, that's why they cannot fast. Okay, but when he is taken away, then they will fast. Okay, then interestingly, right, Jesus give a parable here. Okay, saying, no one sews a piece of unshrunk cloth on an old garment. If he does, the patch tears away from it, the new from the old, and a worse tear is made. And a worse tear is made. And no one puts new wine into old wineskins. If he does, the wine will burst the skins, and the wine is destroyed, and so are the skins. But new wine is for fresh wineskins. Meaning, right, now there's an old and a new thing, okay? The new and old cannot be mixed. You get what I mean? They are different. You can't fit one into another, and vice versa, okay? So in biblical context, right, it means, right, the Old Testament or the Old Covenant, right, is based on the law of Moses, okay? And Moses has a lot of laws that you can read in Leviticus or Deuteronomy, right? Cannot do this, cannot do that, you must fast, you must tithe, okay, you must observe the Sabbath, those kind of thing. And at during which season, okay, you need to observe that season, and you need to sacrifice a lamb, those kind of thing, okay? So those are the old ways of living, okay, in the law of Moses. But here, right, when Jesus comes, right, okay, he is establishing a new covenant. You get what I mean? A better covenant, okay, which is established by his dying on the cross, okay, his death on the cross, okay? And this is a new covenant, a new way of living, okay? So what Jesus want to stress on here, right, is that you cannot bring all the law of Moses, right, how you have been living, right, and fit in into this new way of living. It does not work. Okay, so I give you a few examples. In the Old Testament, right, you need to circumcise, okay, males need to circumcise, but in the New Testament it is not required, of the Gentiles. Okay, what is required of us is the circumcision of the heart. Okay, you change your heart, to follow Jesus rather than following the world, but you don't need to be circumcised. Yeah, I mean, for example, in the Old Testament you have the Sabbath, right? Every week you need to, one day you cannot work, but in the New Testament, right, the Sabbath is fulfilled in Jesus, where Jesus give us rest. Okay, meaning what? Give us salvation. Okay, we enter his rest. In the book of Hebrews, okay, it says that we enter his rest. Okay, and so it is fulfilled already. And same thing about fasting or tithing. Okay, so right, I think what we can get from today's passage is we can think about these things, right, and see what are the things that we sometimes uh we do as a routine, okay. And uh in the New Testament, right, okay, in the new covenant, meaning the one that we are living now, right, okay, it emphasizes on the heart, okay. So God looks at the heart, and the important thing is the heart. Meaning, right, going to church, right, every week, right, doesn't make you a good Christian if you just go there and sleep, and you don't have the heart to worship, You get what I mean? God wants the heart, okay? So I think what we can reflect today, right, is rather than we focusing sometimes on our outward, okay, actions, like maybe must pray for how long, or 1 week how much we must give into the offering, rather than focusing on those things, right, okay, those are important, but we focus on the heart. Okay, what I mean? Give out of not out of obligation, but willingly, okay. I give because I really want to give, and I give joyfully, okay. And also same thing about Sabbath, okay. The New Testament also say a bit about Sabbath. Now there is no obligation for Christians to follow the Sabbath, okay. So if you want to follow, that's up to you, but if you choose not to follow, then it's okay, but the most important thing is, okay, you need to know that you have already entered that rest. Okay, that rest meaning like Jesus. Okay, Jesus has saved you from death. Okay, you have already entered that rest. mm, mm, okay, so in the new covenant, right, we are not bounded by the law anymore. Okay, the law of Moses. mm. So for example, okay, in the Old Testament it says that you should not commit adultery, but in the New Testament Jesus said that even when a man look at a woman with lust, right, you have committed adultery. Okay, same thing with murder. In the Old Testament it says that you cannot commit murder, but in the New Testament, right, when you are angry at a person, right, you have already committed murder. Okay, so actually, right, the new one might be more difficult to obey, because it deals with the heart. Okay, even when there is no action yet, okay, but your desire is not right, it is wrong already. Okay. So I hope that we can reflect on this. Okay, and when we do things, right, not just do to obey some laws of the church or whatever, okay, but really do willingly, and we reflect on our actions also to see whether we are like the Pharisees or not, just doing for the sake of doing. Okay, doing things blindly without really knowing the significance of it, or without having the heart to really, worship God or obey God from, okay, from that. So okay, that's it for today. Thank you.